In this video, we're going to look at some time problems and see how to solve them using timelines. These problems involve understanding what phrases like a quarter of an hour after 6:30 mean and finding the resulting time. Let's start with our first problem. What time is a quarter of an hour after 6:30? Let's break down this language to understand what we're looking for. 6:30 means 6:30 or 6 hours and 30 minutes. And a quarter of an hour means 15 minutes, since a quarter is 1/4 and 1/4 of 60 minutes is 15 minutes. Now, let's create a timeline to help us solve this problem. We'll start at 6:30, our initial time. Then, we'll make jumps of 5 minutes each to see how we reach a quarter of an hour or 15 minutes later. So, from 6:30, we go to 6:35. That's our first 5-minute jump. Then, from 6:35, we go to 6:40. That's another 5 minutes. Finally, from 6:40, we go to 6:45. That's our third 5-minute jump. Now, let's add up our jumps to see the total time we've added. 5 minutes plus 5 minutes plus 5 minutes equals 15 minutes, which matches our quarter of an hour requirement. So, a quarter of an hour after 6:30 is 6:45. Let's try another problem. What time is a quarter of an hour after 2:30? Just like before, 2:30 means 2:30, and a quarter of an hour is 15 minutes. Let's create another timeline to solve this problem. We start at 2:30. From 2:30, we go to 2:35. That's our first 5-minute jump. Then, from 2:35, we go to 2:40. That's our second 5-minute jump. Finally, from 2:40, we go to 2:45. That's our third 5-minute jump. Again, let's add up the jumps. 5 minutes plus 5 minutes plus 5 minutes equals 15 minutes, confirming we've added a quarter of an hour. So, a quarter of an hour after 2:30 is 2:45. To summarize what we've learned, phrases like half past tell us to add 30 minutes to the hour mentioned. And phrases like a quarter of indicate fractions of an hour, with a quarter being 15 minutes. Using a timeline helps visualize the problem and makes it easier to track the time changes. You can break down the time into smaller jumps, like we did with our 5-minute increments, to help understand the total time elapsed. And that's how we solve time problems using timelines. Remember, breaking down complex time intervals into smaller, more manageable pieces makes these problems much easier to solve. Thanks for watching.